In the video that you will see next, we try to show you one example of how certain superior siblings of the ships among them are related, being now of course seen and exposed, with intention that one can have a small idea of what they call a dome chronopisata, that consists the same one on use in the bodies of, in this case, Hugo and Franco Batolanos, to make their expressions toward the cameras. A dome chronopisata, commanded in this case for the sibling Dirko and Pirko, but of different origins. It is a ship for the terrestrial concept, but it is not it in another conceptual level. Let us say of the superior siblings of the ships, and who already have experience about being inside the same one, very well they will know how to interpret better this, and who have not had this experience, for the same reason they are introduced in this. Travelers of time, all the time. Now I am opening my eyes. In this kind of traveling, we are trying to enter to the zero space, and we are trying to be inside of that zero space traveling. As you can see, this kind of ship is maybe another sort of ship that you are used to travel, or is new to you that kind of ships, or not?
It's the same ship I used to tripulate in the past. At the same time, it has many things that someone has installed into it. That's what I guess.
I consider similar to cables some part, but are points of light and images which I am not knowing. For example, this one, I try to locate something of this part, but it's impossible to locate what I am trying to think and trying to locate my thought and the image of this point, because maybe I'm not used to this kind of technology, not still, but you know it.
It's something which is familiar to me. I believe I have handled it in the past, I have managed it in the past. Perhaps it's something very acknowledged to my essence.
Can you give me an example, for example, of what you know?
What I know is that this kind of device has got the power to let one's hands turn into different colors and then manage different kind of energies which are very similar, like orbs in multicolors.
Which one devices?
One which is light blue.
Light blue. I can see that, and I feel it, that this kind of technology is affecting my body, inside my bowels or inner organs. I'm feeling the energy, some kind of energy, and I am feeling that I can travel in another way than the dimensions. It's very useful this sort of ships that I am knowing now.
You know, in the very time in which we have entered the ship, I knew from the beginning that all these devices were forgotten, or we forgot the way how to use them, but it is time for us to remember. And I'm starting to remember them all. I think I can man this ship all right.
You are saying that this kind of technology is old, you forgot how to handle?
That may be a
different
fact,
times.
because I forgot many things when I used to occupy a human body. But in this futuristic vessel, I will remember everything because my mind has been spread.
Give me an example, for example. I can handle this. Oh, that's heavy. That is too rare that something are heavy on this. And the gravity?
What happened to the gravity? Perhaps the gravity has went. No, I believe it's gone off. But I don't know, somebody perhaps has stolen the gravity, or it just died. I don't know what could happen to it, but we used to manage another different kind of gravity.
Oh, I understand. Maybe you are seeing me that this is a kind of translator of different kind of gravity inside the space-time and even inside of the ship, of this sort of ship. What can you say?
Thoroughly right, because the white gravity is the main one we need. The most momentous orb we need to use the gravity is one which has the color light blue gravity. I remember is the best one that we need to make our ships fly about.
What is important and interesting is that the people of Ner, they are not knowing that we are extraterrestrial or alien beings which are talking to each other, trying to show to the people this sort of ships. But the most interesting part of the message to the people is to say that we're aliens in this moment. Two aliens traveling on time, but we are even earthly beings or not. What do you feel about it?
I can tell you that we are taking up this couple of bodies, despite you believe it or not. It doesn't matter to the plans, but perhaps you who are watching this film, you're watching at the same time two guys speaking or chatting one to each other. We are only taking up their bodies, and it is easy for us, and you see it, and you prove it. You'll be guests in witnessing what we have to show you and the
Technology.
whole world.
New
That's
technology,
right.
ancient technology. We are not belonging to the same planet. You are coming from where?
I come from a constellation called the Little Bear.
Little Bear. I'm coming from Kiwas, a place called Kiwas. We are two travelers on time, showing to the people this sort of travel. Our message to you is to enhance and to improve the power of your mind, even to respect themselves, respecting one to the other. Without that, it's impossible to go beyond on this kind of travel time. That's my message to you and yours.
Fully agree with you. The only one thing I was commanded by my elders to express in this land and this foreign world to me is just a message of respect, as you said, at the same time to try to enhance all one's energies and then devote them up and lift them up to the constellations and the civilizations that live into the nebulous.
Bye-bye. this video now transports you toward the time. Let us say toward where you know how to travel, using the keys and the data that these two siblings gave in the video. Now it already corresponds to you and your own knowledge, the power to make the things that continue. Our part has been to expose this way, therefore each one will already know toward what to go and what to make, or for how long to use this time.